Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Takes it himself. One up, one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Whoa. And there's a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away. Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Vinny Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike one. Schmidt over to first, and he's back in easily. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That's in there. Strike one. Witt at second. Pasquantino over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering upstairs.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back in the Bronx, and our pitcher tonight, Chris Bubich. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Bottom of the first, here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one the other way. Waters makes the grab on the run.
Batting second.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup.
Bellinger.
Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Jason Dominguez.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Melendez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Judge waits. Swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one missed.
2-2.
2 out, space is empty. And that misses. And that's ball 3. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. We played an inning, no score. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And that is out of play. Schmidt goes 6'1", 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. Drew Waters stands in.
The right fielder, number 8, Drew Waters.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one ripped, and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Tolbert.
One out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. 2 for 6 so far in the series. In there at the knees. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Out to short. Volpe tosses to first. And that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Bubic back to work. Out there to center. Isbell coming on. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 away.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. He'll circle the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. No hits in the shutout last night. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a little roller right side. Throw to first in time.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Trent.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1 ball.
Really
1
had
strike.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fly ball down the line. Waters makes the grab, and that is that. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground to short, Volpe. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The first knuckle curve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. And he's already singled in this game. That one misses in the dirt. Just off the inside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that one fouled off. And that's just foul.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. And ball 1. And that's outside. The pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the 3rd baseman, Oswald.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Waters sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning.
It's funny what you think when you left all.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down. MJ Melendez, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Schmidt checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Another throw, really keeping him close. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two outs. strike two. That's down and in.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Goes down looking. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0. Back in the Bronx. Ready to go.
Yankees,
Bottom four.
right
and
fielder,
now
Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
And that one hammered Isbell. Going back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Typically not easy to go deep to
The
center
designated
field,
hitter,
but he
number
almost did
99,
right there. And
Aaron.
got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Aaron Judge at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Well struck left field. And it is gone. His fourth home run of the season. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game.
Volpe.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Inside. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Slice the other way and foul. Cabrera at third. Volpe at first. One gone. Check swing, called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. And it gets by him. In to score is the runner from third. And they lead by 3. Everybody's going to be safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Chris Bubich will depart at a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Daniel Lynch.
Number 41.
This is his 3rd time out this year.
Lynch.
Now here's Trent Grisham, flied to right his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 on, 1 out. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Isbell makes the play. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. That one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Waters makes the play. That is the inning. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Waters.
Schmidt back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Waters, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Here's the 0-2. Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Now it's the second baseman.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he drops it down the third baseline. Peraza fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Out to short. Volpe sends it across to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. KC down in order. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell sizing this one up. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Cody.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Judge comes up empty there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. 1 for 2. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Out to center. Isbell on the move. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jonathan India. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. In there for strike 1. Right side, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the Royals
14,
catcher, Salvador Perez. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, well, we go bottom 6, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss as that one was high. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Serpa warming up as well. And it's fouled away. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So digging in, Austin Wells. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And misses inside. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
The designated hitter, Michael Garcia.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2-0.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The left fielder, number 1, MJ.
Now the left
Melendez.
fielder, MJ Melendez. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter, the second baseman, Tyler Tolbert.
Here's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Yankees, the left fielder, Jason Jenkins.
Foul ball there. That to right. And that will drop foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman. Oswald.
Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. That's outside, and it's 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Out towards left center. Isbell settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Just missed. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. And that's a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 left for the Yankees as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back now in the Bronx, and now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
Yarbrough back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Yarborough, a tall lefty. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Line drive, fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
India.
Back to the top of the order now. Jonathan India at the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Isbell aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman.
First and second, one out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino, 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, John Schreiber.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
3, 4,
Leading
5
off
due up for the home
Yankees,
team.
the
Here is Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going. We in go mode.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And yes, he offered at it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's to third. India over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Chris Stratton up and throwing. Two outs. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Michael Garcia. Mark Leiter Jr. gets the ball now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That one the other way. Cabrera whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, MJ.
Here's the left fielder,
Melendez.
MJ Melendez. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Fielder, Drew Waters.
Last chance for the Royals. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters. In there at the knees, 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Royals down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.